I'm just gonna go in with my favorite mascara of all time. You guys know what it is. You ain't gotta say it. Say it with me, nurse. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Curly Cheap and Chic, aka Caress, and I'm so happy you decided to join me again. Thank you so much for joining me for every single video and just being a family, being happy to come to the cookout. That's what I'm just happy you're here. And I'm so blessed and I'm so excited because today we're going to dig back, way back into the past to those old palettes that were the rage, and we're gonna actually use them instead of just purchasing them and then the next one comes along and then you get a new one. Why? Like, these palettes ain't cheap, okay? If I put all my palettes together, and that's pretty much my student loan probably. So today we're going to be featuring one of my favorite OG Babe palettes. Very small palette, perfect for everyday use, especially it's brown girl friendly. It is the Hourglass Obscura palette in the Modernist palette in the color Obscura. It looks like this. I picked this up a couple of years ago. I was super crazy about it, loved it, used it one time and then put it away for the next one to come along. But we ain't doing that no more, not today. Also, I just dropped something in my lap and I'm trying to pretend like I ain't drop it in my lap, but I picked it up. You see how your girl keeps going, keep it running. Oprah, give me my Emmy. I want Oprah to give it to me. No one else, please stop. No. But we're going to be using this to create a simple look and have a little chat in the way that we do on the Curly Cheap and Chic channel. We talk about nonsense and we get cute. All right, so if you want to know how I got this fabulous look, please keep on watching. Going in with my CYO foundation. Do a couple of pumps. Let's go full coverage today. I ain't going nowhere but possibly to the Aldi. But let's just camp it up. Also, why do people choose to beep on my block? Don't nobody live here that you need to beep at. That's just my opinion. But what do I know? Get it at Dwayne Reed if you're in New York, or you can pick it up on Walgreens. If you do not know, Walgreens owns Dwayne Reed, so my non-New Yorkers, you can definitely pick this up if you don't have a Dwayne Reed near you. For the shades they have, if you are like my complexion, I'm kind of like I'm always in between shades, especially with the higher end brands. So I'm not about to be like spending money on 2 foundations. So I usually sometimes can't get like the higher end brands, and I also don't really love them. Like, I can do without them. Like, I'm not like pressed to be trying like the higher priced foundation. Nobody, absolutely nobody, a pimple. Hello, how you doing? You cute, you can't have friends? And I'm just like, I was doing right. I was drinking water, the occasional sip of juice, but juice ain't never hurt nobody. Jerome, Desmond, Nyquil, and we got like Raheem over here. Like, all the noises. Just give me all the noises once I start filming. Because, you know, they were quiet. Like, I didn't even know birds was outside until just now. No. What conversation are y'all having? Y'all need to move it down to the spot, link up, and speak in your inside voices outside. Because, like, why are they all out right now? Like, I'm about to put my shoulder up to my face so you can see, like, ain't no difference, B. No. Do you? What? Like, I really would love to know, like, the translation of bird language so I can understand what they're talking about. Especially when it's 5 o'clock in the morning, they decide to have all the conversations in the trees nearest your house. What do y'all talk about? Is it a conspiracy? Because everybody who knows me knows that I am absolutely terrified of birds. And I want to be hip to game. Are y'all planning on taking over the world? Or are y'all planning on chilling? Is it a gang? Like, I need to know. But anywho, Maybelline, their Age Rewind. Now this dries really quickly, so you need to be quick. Blend it out and drag it up the street like you caught your man at your neighbor's house. Translucent Laura Mercier going on the under eye. Someone tell me how to thrift. I know it's a really big thing right now. Also, who's slamming these doors? Thrifting is like a big thing. it's been a big thing for a while, but like it's a really big thing, and I just cannot get into it. Now it's not that I can't get into it because I'm bougie. I grew up not with a lot of money, so like the red, white, and blue, and you will not interrupt me this time again, bird. The red, white, and blue in Patterson was like a way of life. Like, we used to get a lot of our clothes there, so it's not like I'm like bougie. I don't like thrifting because like the clothes are used. I just, first of all, I'm at the age now where if it ain't clear, I don't want it. So if I walk into a store and don't be like, this is this, this is that, this is that, I'm over it. Like, I walk in, I just get overwhelmed by all the racks, all the stuff I have to do, like all the cardio I have to go through after I already did real cardio in the gym to look through all these racks. I'm over it. One thing I cannot get into, used shoes. I'm not about to put my feet where your feet juices used to be. I cannot get into used shoes. Like, your feet are a very intimate part of your body. Like your sicknesses and all that stuff go through your feet. Like, things go through your feet, and I cannot get into used shoes. However, I'm definitely open to like secondhand clothing. Like, I love the idea of consignment shopping, but I can't find for the life of me where y'all be finding these steals. Like, y'all go into these thrift stores and y'all be like, I got this Hermes bag for $10, and I go to the ones that have this type of stuff. Well, at least that's what they tag it in on their Instagram and stuff like that, and I don't find nothing but H&M and Gap and a couple of like mom dresses, and I'm just like, so am I in the wrong place? Because like, someone needs to just teach me how to thrift. I would love to know how to thrift. Someone teach me. And also, one of the biggest thing that ticks me off too is when you go there and it's the same price as if you were to buy something on sale from like, say, Forever 21 brand new, and I can just go online and get it for cheap and it ships to me. There's no cardio involved in that. It just comes right to my door. Try it on, and fit. It don't fit, I ain't really hurting because it was $3. Like, I can get into that. So I'm going in with the Real Her Do Your Squats 2 palette. I'm going to take this color right here. It's the color Invincible, and I'm going to use that for crease color because it's a really pretty dusty brown. It's kind of like my skin, but that's what we want to set as the base for it. I'm going in with my, ooh, this brush is old, but I'm almost certain it's a Sigma brush. I can't get into thrifting. I really would love to try, but it's just, it hasn't been my thing. And when I tell you I've been to like several thrift shops and it still isn't my thing, it's just not my thing. I will say this, however, there is a thrift shop for my people who go to the Hamptons in the summer. You know, my New Yorkers, my New Jerseyans who don't do the Jersey Shore. That'd be me. There is a thrift shop on Route 27, which I want to say is Montauk Highway. It's the main road that goes through pretty much every town in the Hamptons. It's in East Hampton. Right before you get to where all the shopping is, there's like a Dylan's Candy Bar, there's the White's Pharmacy, and it's like a whole bunch of stuff over there. There's a mansion that is actually a thrift store that has the best clothing you'll ever find in your life for really cheap. It's a thrift. It's more like a consignment because it has all higher end pieces, because these are pieces that people wear in the Hamptons and they're just like over it because it's maybe a week old, and they're like, you can have this back, get this back, get this to charity so I can mark it off on my taxes. And it's literally, now that's a great thrift store. That is a great thrift store because not only do they have clothing, they have books, they have movies, they have everything. I haven't been there in a while, like literally since, I want to say I was like in college, and it's been a while since I was in college, but it's the best thrift store that I've ever been to in my life. Besides, you know, Red, White, and Blue used to do it. Like, if you're from Patterson or you've been to Red, White, and Blue in Patterson, please like link below and also follow me because we home people. Like, you the homie, like you should follow me. All right, so this is the palette. Let me tell you something about this palette. I pined over this palette for weeks before deciding to buy it. This is when I used to actually like look at reviews before purchasing something, just to like talk myself. It was like validating the need to have it. Like, if I heard somebody else being like, this palette is great, I'm like, it is great, I'm gonna get it. I was gonna get it, but now you said it was great, so I'm really gonna get it. This is the one of the Modernist palettes. This one is the Obscura palette from Hourglass. One of the major complaints about this palette was that it doesn't have like separators. Like these are not shadow pans. It's just they're all together, which kind of makes it a great highlight if you think about it. I don't do the whole highlighting thing, but if you are into the highlighting, then this is your babe. But we're gonna do a simple like bronzy look with a nice deep berry lip, and I'm gonna take this color. So the thing is, these don't have color names, but I'm gonna take this bronzy color farthest to the right of the palette, and I'm gonna go in over my lid with that. And I'm annoyed because I definitely brought other colors over here. Just to finish off this kind of like bronzy subtle like eye look that we're giving. Get into that, get into it, get into it. Are you into it? Because I'm about to turn. I'm about to go on you. I'm about to go on you. We're going to take a little bit of the one of my favorite eye products, the Stila liquid eyeshadow. We're gonna put it in the color Gold Goddess. Now this color gets real sparkly real quick, 0 to 100 dude real quick. So I'm gonna take some on my finger first and then like go over my eye with it. There we go. And make sure we're still only going to the Aldi, and it's okay. Same thing for the other eye. Just gonna take my under eye and buff it out. We can always clean that off a little bit with a little bit more concealer. We're just gonna go in with my favorite mascara of all time. You guys know what it is. You ain't gotta say it. Say it with me, nurse. This mascara did not come to play with anyone. Do you see that? Came to play with no one. Not a soul. It was like, you here to play? Mascara was like, no. In 4K. Then I go. I'm gonna go up the cheekbone. I'm going to take my Becca Luminous Blush in the color Tiger Lily. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful, like goldish orangey pink, like a coral. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna sweep it across the cheeks. All right, for the lips today, we're gonna do like I said, a little berry color. One of these lip combos. Stila All Day lip liner in the color Cabernet. This is the Amore Matte lip cream from Milani in the color Automatic Touch. And this is the final look. If you want to see more throwback palette looks, them palettes that you spent all your hard-earned money on and you ain't get to use it, let me know below in the comment box. But also all the pop-in links of my affiliate links are below, so you definitely want to check it out anyway. Like, I'm a Addictive Apothecary ambassador, Real Her ambassador. You get coins off. I use this Real Her palette. You can get coins off of this. It's all down below, girl. All right, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.